Hello friends, I am Tally Shekhar. Today we are going to see how to file GSTR1 HSN summary without any error. So this is a free TDL. I have enclosed TDL. We can see how to load and how to file. Okay, here you can see I have given the zip file, so you can extract here by 7-zip. Some error is coming while extracting in zip or WinRAR, so you can download 7-zip and you can extract here. Okay, I have extracted here two files. One is hsn.json. This is not a TDL file, this is JSON file, where you can see around 18,000 item of HSN is available here. This file has been downloaded from the portal. Okay, second one is this is HSN reader. This is the TCP file, that is TDL file. We have to load these two files in different type. So we have to copy first. You have to copy the HSN code, and you have to go to the respective installed folder, Tally installed folder. So I have installed Tally Prime in C:\program files, and it is in Tally Prime folder. So I have pasted here. This is the HSN code. This is the JSON file. Okay. Again, I have to load this file. I have to load the HSN reader in Tally. For loading TDL, we have to go here F1 help, Tally add-on, and F4 in the right side corner. Here I have loaded from the desktop, that is hsn reader.tc file is yes. Other TDL I have disabled. So here the seventh one is HSN list loaded. That means that TDL has been loaded here. HSN reader.tcp has been loaded here. After that, you have to click the F6 button to configure whether 4-digit or 6-digit or 8-digit. So you have to go here and you have to configure as 4-digit. Since my account, this company needs only 4-digit, so I am configuring as 4-digit. Okay. Okay, let's go. Here I have created some of stock item. We can let us see. This is item 5007. If you go inside, here all the HSN code has been displayed here. When you load correctly, it will show, otherwise it will not. So basically, for viewing purpose, we have given all the description, whether which item has which HSN to be chosen. Okay. So I am choosing woven fabric of silk or silk waste I am choosing, but this description, it is manual. Since whatever you type here, it will be posted to portal. Okay. Likewise, this is 18%. Likewise, I have created some 5 to 10 files. This is for 6-digit. I have also created some 6-digit also. So I have created 6-digit. So here I have created for same HSN for different type of item. For sugar, we have HSN code as 1702. Okay. For syrup, HSN code 1702. So basically, item will be different. HSN code may be same. So likewise, I have created many things. Let us see in what happened in vouching. Okay. Okay. Now I have created some of the sales vouchers. we can view the sales register. Okay, first one, customer with the single stock. This customer has single stock item, so it is vouched as single item. This is multiple item with multiple number of HSN. And again, without description. See, this item has been configured without any description. You will see. So this is the item where no description has been configured. Again, same HSN. This is also same HSN, means same item 2 times. It will, in the report we can get the clubbed or get the summary of the both the HSN code in a single line. Okay, for that purpose I have vouched in 2 items in the same HSN code. And here this is the same HSN code but different in rates. Here you can see this is 18%, this is 18%, and this is 5%. Same HSN code. This is 507, that is also 507, but in same HSN code. Okay, and another one thing you can see here, many of them are not creating item wise. While vouching, always as a practitioner, we are in past few months or few years, we are practicing only in ledger wise and not in item wise. So likewise also we can do that, but it is not the correct one. This is wrong, since we have in this item we don't have any quantity, since I have not created the unit. So directly it will come to the taxable value only. Okay, I have created, this is item, I have created an item without quantity also. Let us see what happened to this type of voucher. So here I am receiving a SSC code also, that means commission received. We have configured an SSC code in ledger. This is in ledger. So we don't need any quantity or unit in this type of configuration, since we are configuring at ledger. Okay, and another this type of vouching also being in practice. Suppose rent is described as item, and in that we have configured as item without any quantity. So this type of also we can do that. So here 9973 we can take that one. Okay, this is for service. And same as we have created one or two. This shows that the unit will be more than 3 digit. So this type of configuration also accept while uploading to the portal without any error. So you can see here. Okay, in this I have created one item exempted also, but practically whether it is right or wrong we have to decide, since in many people in practice we are creating taxable item and exempt item in the same invoice. So this is up to our mark. We have to, whether we have to create in separate bill of supply and taxable item in tax invoice, we have to decide. But in this situation, how we can file, we can see that also. So here 6 digit we have vouched here for a 6 digit item also, HSN at 6 digit, and these 3 is different. You can see one by one. These 3 has HSN code same, okay, but different type of tax. You can see here. See, Jaggery 1702 is HSN code. This is exempted. Sugar 1702, this is 5%. Sugar syrup is HSN code 1702, this is 18%. Likewise, we can also vouch. So another one scenario you can see here, the same scenario. Okay, see here we have created a different types in item configuration. You can see different types of configuration also here. See, this is men's apparel. I have taken 6203. Here I have taken on item. Okay, so on item up to 1000, rate of tax is 5%. Okay, above 1000 it will be 12%. Okay, so here I am taking as below 1000, and here I am taking 1250 above 1000. Now let us see what happens. Here for 50,000 it is 5%. It is 1250 above 1000, so tax rate will be calculated at 12%. So likewise we can also configure like this also. Okay, so all the entries I have made in the month of June. Let us try. Okay, everything is loaded, TCP is loaded, and other HSN code, everything is perfect, and we can see whether there is any error in the GSTR1. Okay, see here for the month of June there is no error. We can directly upload these file. First we have to upload these JSN directly to the portal, avoiding HSN summary. Okay, first we have to avoid the HSN summary and we have to file this JSN to the portal. Okay, next we have to upload the HSN summary. For uploading HSN summary, we have to come here. This is annual computation, and we have to change the date for 1/6 to 36, and we have to file outward supply. So if you come here and press the enter key, okay, now you can see all the things here. Here you can see 1702, 1702, 1702. That is that sugar, jaggery and syrup. 5%, one item is 5%, one item is exempted, one item is 18%. And the same for we can have 5007, 5007. One is 5% and another one is 8%. Likewise, here 5% and 12%. This is for 6 digit, this is for 4 digit. This is for service purpose. Okay. Now, after viewing, after verification of the taxable value, everything, tax and everything, IGST, CGST, HST, and then you can click here, HSN, JSN. Okay. After clicking this button, you will see you can see a report. That means this report will be generated, converted to HSN, and it will be uploaded in the portal. Okay, here all the item whatever we have generated, it will show here, and you can see here we have created a voucher without quantity. So if a goods without a quantity means it is wrong. So we have to upload and we have to correct in the portal. Otherwise we have to change everything in Tally and we have to make correction and we have to upload later. So this is the main thing we have to see. If it is goods, we have to see whether the quantity is 0 or not. So we have, this is wrong. Quantity is, we have missed the quantity since it has been configured at ledger level. Okay. Next, here we can see a menu export in JSON. So these summary report will be exported to JSON. Again I will export. Okay. Now you can see a file generated as JSON. These file will be saved in this folder only. Program files. My Tally has been installed at C colon program files Tally prime, and that will, the HSN folder will be created, and inside the folder the JSON summary JSON file will be loaded. Okay, let's go to portal. We can see we can upload the HSN summary and we can file it. I am selecting the June month. Prepare offline for the month of June. Now I am going to the respective folder, program files, Tally prime, HSN, and this JSON file. And now you can see without any error it has been processed. Let's go and see what happened in the table 12. You can see here everything rent 50,000. Again commission 1 lakh. Commission 1 lakh. Likewise men's apparel 6203 12% 1,25,000. 6203 1,25,000. Likewise everything will be updated. We can see what happened to this one 6001. 6001. So here quantity is 0. So if you file it will accept, but it is wrong. We have to mention the exact quantity and we have to upload the same. Okay. Okay, now we can see for Tally ERP 9. First we have to load the Tally. Before going to Tally ERP 9, the same procedure we have to follow. HSN to be pasted in the respective folder of Tally ERP 9, installed folder. So I am copying this one, copy, and I will paste here. Okay. Second, you have to copy the TCP file. You have to load the TCP file, this one, HSN reader. Okay, we have to go here, F12, product and features. You can see here, manage local TDL. So I have created a folder in C colon Tally in ERP 9 folder itself. I have pasted the TCP file there and I have uploading the TCP here. Okay, now it is error free. After that you have to come here, come to the gateway of Tally F11, and you have to go to add-on features, and you have to configure here 4, 6 or 8. Okay. Now let us see what happened to the report. This data has been migrated from Prime to ERP 9. The same data I have taken here for demo purpose. So all the entry will be likewise. So display statutory report GST GSTR1, that is the month of June. This is error free. Okay. From here also you have to upload without HSN summary to the portal first. After that, for uploading the HSN summary, you have to come back here, annual return 1636. You have to choose the outward supply. of HSN summary here, and that you can see the same menu will is here, HSN JSN. Just click, it will show all the details here. From here you have to export in JSN, export to JSN. You can see here it has been downloaded, it has been created. So from here we have to upload the HSN summary. This doesn't include all the other B2B or other transaction here. This is only for HSN summary. Okay friends, I think this video will help you for filing HSN summary for GSTR1 in Tally Prime or ERP also. Okay, thank you.